with your baby's daddy.
No, he's
out.
No.
Huh?
Faggoty. No, he's not a faggot.
Oh, okay.
She got a faggot for
So
a
we
baby.
No, he's not a faggot. He's just.
Oh, you wish you had a thug, man.
Nah, I wish that.
Okay. Anyway, okay. Well, it's been good, you know, talking with you guys, and
Girl, you shiny. Slide.
Every Saturday from 6 to 6:30 on the Bootleg Network, Radio Television.
Get thirsty right here, the streets of the South, you know. I'm in the South, Shreveport, Louisiana. I'm here with Trey Lowe. This is one of the youngsters from back in the day at International Wild. You know how we was wilding out up in the red stuff. Mr. Killer Man, Killer G. You know what I'm saying? Yo, DJ, play some of his music.
Yeah.
Killer Man. Anyway, man. So then from that point,
yeah,
you moved to Houston.
Yeah.
I understood you shook things up and made things happen out there in H-Town.
Yeah. When I was out there in H-Town, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, you know, I hollered at a lot of people. You know, I bumped into Slim Thug out there, you know, and Slim Thug, he real cool. Big up to the boys in blue. You know what I'm saying? He real cool, and you know, he gave me the number to the studio. I went out there to the studio or whatever, and I talked to your boy C out there, you know what I'm saying? And C heard me or whatever. C told me, he say, man, you jamming. He was like, but man, we get with you, we put you in the clique, man. It's gonna be like you gonna come out of there. We got him gotta come out of it. So I was like, all right, yeah, I understand, cause they got a lot of dudes on the clique. So when I moved from that, I said, well, you know, I'm gonna do my own thing. So I started Underground South Connection. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we had people out there in Atlanta. We moved out there a little bit. Once we got in Atlanta, I bumped into some major producers. I started working with DJ Dana. You know what I'm saying? He like on the low, but DJ Dana, he done work with like you know, Boys in the Hood. He worked with Big D and Boys in the Hood. He did most of his solo album. And the legendary Sammy Sam, the Hitman out there in ATL. You know, a lot of people don't work with Lil Jon, all kind of people. So he started working with me, you know, and that was it, man. I started working with a lot of people, man, from my boy Travis out there in ATL. Big up to them out there in Bankhead. You know, he did that beat with D4L, Laffy Taffy. They gonna have some production on the album, you know what I'm saying? So it just started really picking up. You know, when I just started hitting different places, and you know, Underground South Connection, we getting pretty deep, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, now let's talk about, you got a DVD magazine, right?
Yeah.
You competition with Big Thirsty?
Nah. It's a little bit different. Yeah, we got
it's enough for us all to eat, man. Hey, it's just like Burger King and McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? The streets of the South, the Underground South Connection. We still southbound, man. We're waiting here to see Big Thirsty. Well, we really know what's really going on. Well, hey, Nisha, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Does he tattoo? What it do? Hey, do in on that, man.
Hey, baby.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, you already know that the SOS what's hot and what's not. And are rims a waste of your money?
Okay, what's hot?
Okay, first of all, are rims a waste of money?
No, I don't think so. Whatever you want to do to enhance your car.
Let's go to the deep psychology of what's really going on. A guy got all, he want to show he got the money. Why he got to be on no more dang with pain? You know what I'm saying? What does it do? Does it moisten up the Viddy Crocker?
The bigger the better.
The bigger the better. So does it moisten up the Viddy Crocker?
Yeah.
So the cake mix the stupid ones.
Yeah.
When you see something rolling on those thickety things. Okay, now, what is a thickety thing that worsens up the Betty Crocker?
Some Dabbins.
Some Dabbins.
22s are better.
Hey, don't put no dub unless you only time you want to hear a dub is if you're trying to rhyme in a song. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be dub deucing or better. Even 20 flows is sitting too low. You know what I'm saying? 26s, 29, 32s. You know what I'm saying? We got old truck kits, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have an elevator, you know what I'm saying? I'll help you get up into the car, baby, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, 22s are better. Okay, now, what's not hot? We know what's hot, Dabbins. What you don't want to see on the car?
Spokes. Cheap wiring. Spokes.
What if they some Dayton, baby? What if they some Gold D's? You know what I'm saying? For the OGs.
For the OGs.
You know what I'm saying? Because Big Thirsty is a true double OG. You know what I'm saying? Something I caught it twice for all the years I've been putting in work for the set.
No spokes.
Okay, no spokes. Now, okay, that's hot, that's really going on. Any advice you want to give to the people out here in Winnie World that they want out there, want to get some rims, you know what I'm saying, try to spruce up their vehicle to try to attract in something, a fire down breezy like this? Because I don't have no rims on my car, but hey, look what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying?
Be yourself. Rims don't make the person. Make the car look pretty, not the person.
Yeah, now, what you think about these old fools that got some $10,000 rims on a $4,000 car and they're parked in front of the project in a pit bull chained to the car to protect the son of a gun?
Stop it.
Hey,
Stop it.
y'all over there in the Illinois projects, Allendale, come on, man, come on.
Stop it.
Stop it. I don't care if you got an old shotgun house. If it's your mama's house, take the rims off the car to get your own. And that's advice from the thirsty lady. Obey your thirst, baby. Get the Betty Crocker moist. So we moisten up the Betty Crocker with the rims. Okay, all right, can we get a ta-da shot? Hey, Big Thirsty, 06, February, Valentine's Day is going down.
Want to go to Jamaica? Make you look like.
I feel myself.
Oh, okay. He's late on the child support.
For what you know.
Hey, Deshaun, what's up, babe? Happy Valentine's Day. Will you accept the handshake of my sincere good God? I have no diamonds, no furs, no Cadillacs or nothing, but I just want to just, you know, honor roads and good to you. Now, why do women take Valentine's Day to the extreme?
Because it's a male's time to show they really care.
I mean, y'all making Christmas and early bird.
Not really. You don't have to go as extravagant as Christmas, but be romantic.
Okay, now, speaking of being romantic, what would you feel is romantic?
Bringing me something on my job.
Have you walk around with some big old love?
Makes me feel like I'm special. When the lady come in the door, everybody looking like, oh, but I look.
What? You might want to put those away because I'm starting to get thirsty. Okay, then we got the heart. Hey, zoom in on this, man. We ready. This is the lingerie section. Okay, now. So, if your man didn't have nothing for you on Valentine's Day, would it be over?